Hello, welcome back to another DamsTV. This is about the third tech I've tried to do with this. Let me show you this next project we started today. It's like a prefabricated after the war bungalow, but it's not. It's brickwork. We're going to render the front. It's bricked underneath. Let me just take you down and show you. You get them in, Liam. Keep going, lad. You get them in where I tapped. Let me just show you around quickly. What we're doing is, right, what the guy wants us to do this room first. So we've got to insulate the ceiling, board the ceiling. That's an ensuite, so we've got to insulate and board that. But I don't think we have to skim that. I'll have to find out, I'm not sure. Then we've got to dab these walls. And he wants us to skim this. Then everything can come in here. I don't know what that is up there, some sort of ducting. So we actually loaded up our boards for in here. Liam's just loading up in there. My gimbal's having a bit of a fit again. I don't know what's going on with it. It keeps turning on its own. Liam's loading these in. Keeps bashing them. Stop bashing them. You stupid. Right, better let him. I better give him a lift loading up before he kills me. Right, the boards are in. Oh, quiet on set, please. Quiet on set. Cheeky bastard. Is there any wonder I squirted for his fucking pie? Woo! Them are in. We just got them to get in, but that's a Liam job. We've loaded the canaf board adhesive in. I've been the doctors, and while I've been at the doctors, Liam not done so fucking much. Liam's done some fiberglassing, to be fair, bless him. He's not done so bad there, the lad. So if I'm going to get him to just finish this little bit, I'm going to start setting that out and boarding that. Then we'll get some boards on and maybe get a bit of dabbing done today. Maybe not. They need SBR in. So what you need to do, when you've got walls like this, look, can you see the dust coming off? So there we'll need SBR in because the adhesive won't stick. Need a good SBR. You're alright on the block work, but them need SBR in all over. To do. So there's no reason why we can't board this ceiling, board that, board all that shower board all that shower cubicle and get cracking. Let's get some boards up. With fiberglass, we saw us load up. Liam fiberglass everything. We boarded the ceiling. Well, we've done all the boarding really. We boarded the ceiling. Lovely job. All the joints are lovely and neat and tidy. Apart from that one there, but there's not a lot I can do. Annoyingly, the boards are too short. It's like 2.5 from the floor to the ceiling. So by the time you've done packers and everything, 2 skids at the bottom, you need a 50mm or a 70mm rip at the top, depending on where we are in the house. So this is the ensuite. Again, all boarded in here. So the last job of the day before we go is to give these walls a really good dusting down and see what time it is, and possibly a PVA, or let the dust settle, then PVA or whatever. But we need to give these a good brushing over. So that's the last job of today. And tomorrow morning we'll dab these 3 walls and maybe get the ceiling skimmed, and the ceiling in the ensuite skimmed. We made some good progress. Then Thursday we'll finish this half of the house, and then Monday morning we're back in here because we've got a Conservative Friday. So Monday morning we're back in here. So I'll just explain something what we're going to do tomorrow. A guy asked me, Andrew Mills I think his name was, subscriber, what did I do before we had the plastics? So we used to make our plastics. I've explained this in a video. So we used to make our own out of buckets and with the cavity trays, anything you can get that was plastic, and have a go and make a T-piece, have a go and see if that would make any difference. And then they started obviously manufacturing them, and then the thin like Ultraflex blades came out, which is really good. I prefer them to the plastic. So what we're going to do when we're skimming in that room, probably either tomorrow or Thursday, we're going to do a little experiment. Liam's going to finish his half with the Ultraflex, and I'm just going to show you, get me old trowel out that's really broken, and show you the finish with that, show you how I did it before plastic basically. So I'm going to have a full gauge without using the plastic and see how the different process. It's not a great deal of difference, and it's probably a bit boring, but, and I want to give a shout out to Nordrog. What's his name? Is it Nordrog? There's some wonderful comments. His comments are absolutely amazing. Really do encourage me, make him laugh, but that's what you like to hear, and it encourages to spurs you on to carry on YouTubing. So thanks a lot. Big shout out to you, pal. See you later. A ring next. I'll be buying him a ring. Fucking hell. Liam just said I'll be buying him a ring next. Fucking hell. Right, welcome back. It's a Wednesday morning. It's a bit fresh. We're still a bit early yet. Hang on, flipping heck. The camera's angle is rubbish. Liam's on with SBR in them. Give him a good SBR to kill all the dust so we can actually dab them. I'm going to start cutting these reveals. We're going to get all these reveals dabbed, get this room dabbed, and then the plan is to try and skim this ceiling and probably get in here and do a bit of skimming in here. Put Liam in here. This is Liam's little mission. I did say yesterday that this wasn't being skimmed, but it turns out it is being skimmed. Not a problem. Not a problem to us, is it, Liam? No. Not a problem to 18. Right, skim face is just brewing up. He's SBR'd everything. As you can see, I'll show you the difference. Look at the difference there. So obviously that wall there that's not been SBR'd and this wall that's been SBR'd, you can literally see that there's no dust on it, where there's dust on here. There's dust all over the place. All the walls are the same, because the guys hacked everything off. The builders hacked it all off to bare brick. Makes it easier for us, makes it quicker for us, there's no patching. You know for sure that you've got a good solid base after you've done. You know, it's sort of future proofed it in a way. Right, bit of progress. We've dot and dabbed it all. And we've scrimmed it all. Liam's ready for mixing. We're going to rackle the ceiling on. And rackle this ceiling on in here. If we can get anything else on, we will, but I very much doubt it. We've had our dinner, we're all stuffed, and we're ready to go. Chicken wings from Asda we had. Chicken thighs, peri chicken thighs from Asda. Very nice it was too. Right, let's get cracking. Right, we've getting the ceiling on. We've geeked ceiling on, cocky. I went right, bloody wig and ease then. We need some comedy gold off you, Liam.
Alright.
Good brew, that.
Alright.
What do you mean I made it? Quality brew.
There you go. Make sure you go over your wall, you keep your chair nice and wet. Make sure you can stick to the wall.
What are you doing, Burr?
And now, on my food pass, we're going to make sure this is nice and flat. Two years ago on this side, a plasterer did a wall and forgot about it, and he was never able to get it smooth, and I don't want to be like that.
Right, we're back on this job, day 3, and as promised, the video Liam's going to finish do this wall. Liam's going to do this wall the way we've been doing it with the ultra flex. Liam's method is this. That's his new one he's breaking in. Then he's going to go to one that he's already broken. That's got a bit of a curve, you probably can't make that out. And then he's going to finish it with this. I'm banging on with this that's quite clean and broke. I'm breaking it in. Then I'm hitting it with this. Probably lay down and trowel it up with that a couple of times. Then I'm finishing it with this one that you can see is well broken. It's like a razor. Shouldn't even be doing that with it. But I'm going to finish it with this, but I'm doing that wall, I'll show you. That's my wall there. So I'll probably get a bit of head cam footage and I'll show you the different stages that we're both doing. So that's with my trowel that I'm breaking in. I've lashed that on. I've lashed a couple of walls on in there. Liam was supposed to do them, but he's too slow. Can't move his arms any faster for some reason. So anyway, I'm now moving on to this trowel, which is sort of not well broken, but it's broken enough. So I'm going to lay down this trowel now. I'll lay them in, and then I'll probably lay down and go over it a couple of times with this. Some people flatten that with a speed skim, and then they mix more stuff to lay down over the top of it. I don't like doing that, it's just me. I'd sooner lash it on, it's still wet, lash it on, lay down with the same stuff, you get a quicker gauge, I think you get a neater gauge, and then less messing around, less time, and it's quicker I think. But anyway, let's just talk and shit, and I'll stop that. Let's get this on. Let's get it laid down. So I have, what have I done? I've troweled up, no I've not, I've laid in. Let me show you how neat it is what I'm trying to tell you. If you look how flat it is, it might not be coming out on camera. It's better than you little shit, what have you got on? So that, even if you speed skimmed it, you wouldn't have it that flat. So I've literally put it on, laid it down and it's flat. If you get it flat like that, it saves you a load of work and a load of time. So now it's time for the first flatten. My first trowel, or like a flattener first. Same trowel as before, I've not swapped to the extra blade yet. Right, so it's had its first flatten. I'm still on my other trowel. Liam's flattening in here for me. Go on, lad. Have you had two flattens, you, Liam?
No.
So Liam's has had its first flatten.
Been on labour and flattened once with the old trowel.
I think it's had two trowels, I can't remember. It's either had two or one, it can't have had one, it must have had two. But you can see, it's absolutely flat. There's a few lines there. I don't know if they're going to come through on the camera or not. But it's sort of hanging a little bit now. It's kind of slowed down. Although, it could probably take another one. Got that head on there. So that's how the trowel. Are you ready for an ultraflex, Liam?
Well, I've done over this time, yeah.
See, and this is one of the methods change where you go on the ultraflex. I'm not doing it, I'm going on the old trowel to see. I bet I need to give it 2 or 3 passes more to get it
to the same level.
To get it to the same level, yeah.
We have to do that anyway.
We'll see. So Liam is going to use the box ultraflex. And he'll probably only have to hit his once. Where's my tray? Oh, there it is. Too many trowels now. So Liam's going to hit his one more with that and he's done. Me on the other hand, I'm going to have to cross trowel this now, probably a couple of times. What I am remembering when you're cross trolling, you've got to put a bit of water on the wall. A bit of pressure. Ooh. So it's getting a bit of fat off. Well, I'm all done. So you're done? I'm done, completely done. I probably need another cross trowel in a minute. May as well go with Bobley and do them. Yeah, because they're up to my method anyway. So it is slower when you're trowelling it forward. So that's why the ultra flexes and the Nellas and the speed skims and the plastics, and they all came into play because they help you. They got you to, you could finish your walls quicker and sooner. So I'm gonna give it one more off camera. You don't need to see. It's going to be exactly the same process as what I've just done. I'm going to give it another trowel, maybe another 2 trowels. We're going to have a brew, so I'll hit it again. I'll have a brew, and I'll probably hit it again to get it to the same as you would get it with the Ultra Flex. I hope this video is interesting anyway, but get in the comments and let me know what you think. Give me some ideas. I think people put your channel on here as a cure to insomnia. You know, falls into sleep. That's my wall troweled up. My wall troweled up. It's had 2 passes. Well, Liam's has had 1 pass with the Ultraflex. There's not a lot of difference in them, but that's how we used to do it in the old days. So that's how we used to do it back in the day before we had plastics and Nellas and things like that. Right, so we've finished for today and we're finished for this week because it's Friday. We managed to get all this room on. You saw me do that wall. Liam did that wall. That was the experiment we had. Then we put that gauge on with the reveals and we put this wall on and we finished the ensuite. That's all nice and done, all bonny. Lovely. So what I did realise, actually, while I was doing this gauge is that the Superflex or the Nella or whatever you want to call it, once I cross trowel this, I thought, oh well, it only needs an Ox Superflex or something like that, or a plastic. And I realised you can go on it pretty much straight away. And that's sort of one of the advantages, is that once you've cross troweled it, instead of waiting to trowel it again and waiting to trowel it again, you can give it a cross trowel with the Superflex, and that's where you get your speed. That's where you save time with it. So they are really worth buying, you know, they're superb. doing it the old school way, you'd still been waiting for it and then cross-troweled it. Because you can't cross-trowel it with the trowel sooner than you can with the Nella or the Orc Superflex or both. These flexible trowels and plastic trowels, you can hit them earlier. So that's the advantage. So if you've liked this video, like and subscribe, get in the comments, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you next week where we're doing a bit more. See you later.